Hi everyone, just wanted to quickly share, I've had a request for directions and measurements for making this sidestep card that I've made just recently with the little gnome on the top. And so I'm just going to quickly show how you make the base card. Obviously you can embellish it however you want. For this particular one I used the Little Buddies penguin and just stamped a bunch of those together, and obviously there's the gnome. Now before I cut him out I stamped him, and then I just hand drew these holly additions on, and then I fussy cut around the whole thing after I had coloured it in. But this is the gnome that you'd use. And this piece at the back here is just the card front spinner window. I had done a partial cut from another card, and I just had sort of half of one of these left over, so I just stuck it into this card here as a little backing. And then I had these circles sitting on my desk left over. They fell out of the center when I did some stitch circle shaker windows, and so I just thought I'd use those as backings here. Okay, so the base card is just a basic 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 base card. So, hang on, I'll just show you that, you know, it is just a basic card. So I come along the top fold, come along at about 2 1/4. So if I make a little mark here at 2 1/4, and then I try to come down around about 2 inches. And because this is 4 1/4, you don't want to go any lower than 2 inches. Otherwise, when you do your scoring and folding, it's going to hang too far below. I'm just going to grab my mini scoreboard and a scoring tool. So all I do is I get a pair of scissors. You can do it on a trimmer if you want. That way you can line it all up and then know how far down you're going. But I just simply make a cut like that at my 2 inch mark, and then I get my scoreboard. Now same thing, you could do this on an actual trimmer so that you can measure. I suppose if I bring this in, so if I've got my trimmer here, sorry, I hope I'm staying in focus, and if I go along at 2 1/4, and if I'm able to score down the cutting track, just not too heavy, down to that part here. You may have a trimmer that has an actual score, you know, scoring tool on it. I prefer to use my actual scoring board. So 2 1/4, come down there. So I've got 2 score lines, and I'm going to just gently fold those. Can you see that? And that makes the side step. Okay, so that was excuse me, 2 1/4 inches across the top and 2 inches down, and then score both sides of that cut line. So this is what you're basically looking at. So once you've got that, you could do, you know, do your decorating. And so I just looked on my desk at what scraps I had. When I was doing this Christmassy one, I had that piece of green. And so I just see this is almost perfect here for the width. And then I just come in here, make a little pencil line, cut that off so that it would fit to that shape that I want. And so this part here is, it's just under 2 inches. Oh, it's about 2 inches high, and you could come along at maybe 5 1/4, because this is 5 1/2, so it just gives you like an 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and you can just decorate it the way you want. So I hope that's helpful.